A repo company towed my car from my driveway while I was loading groceries. Hey, that's my car. 17 missed payments. Bank repossession order. I don't have a car loan. He checked his paperwork. Wrong vehicle, but the address was right. Nico Brennan, 847 Ashford Lane. There's a Tesla registered to you. Reported stolen when we couldn't find it. I don't own a Tesla. Detective Finnegan investigated. Someone had purchased a Tesla 6 months ago using my identity. Financed $83,000. Never made a payment. Destroyed your credit score, Finnegan said. Dropped 200 points. She traced the car to Callum Voshenko, career identity thief. He bought 17 cars using stolen identities. Drove them for months. Sold them on Craigslist before repos caught up. $900,000 in total theft, Finnegan explained. 17 victims. Police wanted to arrest him at his apartment, quietly, efficiently. But my credit was destroyed. My house refinance denied. 8 months of my life spent fighting banks. I needed Callum caught publicly, dramatically, with everyone watching. Let me help, I told Finnegan. I have an idea. Callum was addicted to luxury cars. That's how he operated. Buy expensive vehicles. Live like he earned them. Sell them when payment demands started. I created a fake listing. 2024 Porsche 911 Turbo S. Below market value. Cash only. Must sell this week. Posted it on every site. Callum monitored. Made the price irresistible. Just low enough to seem desperate. He contacted me within 6 hours. Is the Porsche still available? Yes, but I have 3 other buyers interested. First one here with cash gets it. I gave him an address. A parking lot behind a closed dealership. Told him to bring $90,000 in cash. That's a lot of money, Finnegan said. What if he doesn't have it? He will. He just sold 4 cars from his previous identity thefts. The money's somewhere. We set up surveillance. 15 officers positioned around the lot. Cameras recording everything. Callum arrived at 3 p.m. driving a Mercedes. Another stolen identity vehicle. I stood next to a Porsche we'd borrowed from evidence lockup. A different case. Different theft. You Nico? Callum called out. Yeah, you got the cash? He held up a duffel bag. 90,000. Let me see the title. I showed him paperwork. Fake, but convincing enough. This is registered to you? He asked. Paid off last month. Clean title. He walked around the car. Checked the interior. The engine. Acting like someone who knew cars. Someone who'd bought 17. Why are you selling so cheap? Divorce. Wife wants her half immediately. This is faster than dealer trade-in. He nodded. Believed it. Why wouldn't he? He'd used similar stories 17 times. All right, let's do this. He started pulling cash from the duffel bag. Counted it onto the car hood. At 80,000, I stopped him. Actually, I changed my mind. Callum looked up. What? I'm not selling you the car. We have a deal. No, I said. You have 17 deals with 17 people whose identities you stole. His face changed. Hand moved toward the cash. Finnegan stepped out from behind a van. 5 officers with her. Callum Voshenko. You're under arrest for wire fraud, identity theft, and grand theft auto. Callum tried to run. Officers blocked every exit. You bought a Tesla using my identity, I said. Destroyed my credit. Cost me my house refinance. I pulled out documents. My credit report. The fraudulent loan. The 17 missed payments that weren't mine. I'm Nico Brennan, the real one. The one whose credit you demolished. Callum's hands went up. Officers moved in with handcuffs. You lived like a king on my credit for 6 months, I continued. New clothes, restaurants, hotels, an $83,000 car. Finnegan held up the duffel bag. Where'd you get 90,000 cash? From selling the other 4 cars you bought with stolen identities, I said. You just brought us evidence of every crime. They cuffed him next to the Porsche. The car he'd been so eager to buy. The car that didn't exist as mine. 17 victims, I said. 1 lost her nursing job. 1 lost his marriage. 1 lost their first house. I picked up a stack of cash from the hood. My $83,000 in loan payments, plus interest. You took our credit, our futures, our trust in every financial system. I handed the money to Finnegan. Now you get to spend 14 years explaining to cellmates why you're inside. They started walking him toward the squad car. Wait, I called out. Callum turned. My credit score was 780 before you. Now it's marked fraud resolved permanently. I stepped closer. That notation lasts forever, just like your record. I held up the fake Porsche keys. You bought 17 cars with stolen identities. I bought your freedom with 1 fake listing. They pushed him into the car. I walked away knowing 17 people were watching from their homes. Finnegan had live streamed the arrest to all of us. The stolen credit was mine. The consequences were his.